Welcome to a new video. In this video I'm recording 4K 60 frames per second but in log on the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max because I want to improve the video quality that some criticized quite harshly on the 17 Pro Max, said that the 15 Pro was even better than the 17 Pro Max. In my eyes it's not the case, but if you want to improve it, let's do it by recording log. Sadly, log cannot be recorded on all lenses here. But in Pro Video mode you have the ability to turn off video stabilization, which gives you even a wider field of view if you have a gimbal, for example, that can improve the quality even further. But this is now 4K 60 frames per second on the main camera sensor, which is the best camera sensor on this phone. I cannot switch to the ultra wide angle, so I have to stop recording now. Switch to the ultra wide angle and then start recording again. This is the ultra wide angle. This is the weakest sensor of them all. I hope my hand is not in there. This one here offers 17 millimeters, but actually when you are cropping in, it is cropping in to 18 millimeters for EIS, and this is the ideal focal length for vlogging in my opinion. But what is your opinion about that? I know some of you like the super ultra wide kind of cams that have some distortion, they do some distortion correction, but they never look right for me, especially the proportions of the face look a bit weird. So the 18 millimeter that we have here now cropped in, I think looks the best. And can this ultra wide angle be looking somehow decent by using log recording and applying a LUT? You be the judge. And we test out now some zoom capabilities of this one here as well. So let's zoom in on this sign and on the cars there in the background. This is 5x. I can go to 10x as well. Can you read the sign there? 4K 60 frames per second looks very smooth also on display. Let's go even further. Let's go to 15x, which we arrived at now. Is this sign readable there? I hope it is. And yeah, let's see how we can apply this LUT on our Xiaomi devices. It's pretty easy, so let's check it out. In the gallery app, you just go onto the video that you want to edit. You hit on edit here, and then you get the editor, and here you can just go into filters. I have a custom filter that you can download that I will offer you to download below, or I'll give you the link where you can download it. It's a Leica filter, natural one, Rec 2020. And I like to work with this one, and what I like to do is like going back to 80 because I don't like it too contrasty actually. I go into saving, go to next or back, and then go to adjust, and then I like to adjust certain things. First of all, because it's the ultra wide angle, I know I have to adjust it a little bit, so I'm going up a little bit, maybe with the exposure to 23, and the lightness also about 20. Contrast I leave like it is, and warms I like to make it a little bit warmer, like 11 is a good value to go in here. And now pro tip, especially because it's the ultra wide angle, is quite soft. If you want to make it sharper, you can of course play with the sharpness here, and you can make it a little bit sharper, like 15 or something like this. But I like to play with the grain, and leave it at 20 or something like this. Not over 20, it would be too much, but this grain will also emulate some kind of sharpness because it's emulating film grain, and this is creating a bit of sharpness into the picture. And then you hit save if you're happy with it, and you can see how much nicer it looks like in comparison to the very flat look that we had before. When I hit save here, it starts exporting, and yeah, in a few minutes I have the result there. So for the different camera sensors you have to work differently. For example, sharpness and grain I don't have to add for the main camera sensor at all, and I only have to work a little bit with the brightness, maybe not even make it a lot brighter, and yeah, have it at 80 when it comes to the Leica Natural Rec 2020 filter, and that's it. You can get your style the way you want. If you like more contrast, of course you can leave more contrast. If you like more punchy colors, you can add a bit more warmth or vibrancy to the colors. Everything is possible here within the editor, and you can get the result that you like the best. You might want to see how it will look like if I'm recording in normal video mode. This is what I'm doing right now here with this video here, using my little microphone that I had earlier before as well, and using the normal video mode with the normal colors that you get with it. It's not even Leica branded as far as I'm aware, so how does this compete against the log footage? Let's take a look at the log footage and at the color grading. So now we have the log footage here, which is same street, same settings basically, nothing changed just a few seconds later. And this one here is doing also quite well, but it's quite flat, as you see. So I'm applying the LUT the same way that I applied the LUT earlier, and you can be the judge if this is looking better than, first of all, of course, the LUT shot, hopefully. I'm good at color grading there. No, I'm just using the Leica LUT for this. And the other thing is, how does it compete against the normal video recording? Which one do you prefer here in this case? Which one is better in your opinion? Which one looks more cinematic? Which one would you like to use? Write it down in the comment section. That's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time. Bye.